Right, Jim, we've had weeks preparation going into this weekend's trip to Rushall. How are you feeling going into it?
Yeah, we're always positive. We try and win every game. That'll always stay the same. I think if you look at the game on Saturday, which I have the privilege of, which probably takes me about 4 hours to look over, and we showed the lads some clips on Tuesday where we need to get better. And there was quite a bit on the day, if I'm being perfectly honest, and I think, but having said that, there was some positives, and it's a game certainly that I don't think we deserve to lose, but we've lost the game. We give a penalty away, we've given 3 penalties away in 3 games, which is not ideal, but as I say, there's room for improvement. We're a work in progress. We've got to get better in certain areas, and we've worked on that more so tonight to try and get better, and I see it developing and I see us getting better in certain areas, but we just come off it a little bit in those last couple of games, so we need to make sure that we get back on it and improve and continue the good work that we've done in the previous 6 games. So there's been some video analysis Tuesday, there's been some physical work, a bit of psychological work in regards to taking them out the comfort zone. We've done some work on possession, we've done some work on set plays, we've done some work on finishing and in the back of the net because we haven't scored in a couple of games. So we've tried to cover all areas in the 2 days that we have. And the thing with football, you can't feel sorry for yourself, you can't dwell on what's happened, you've just got to reflect, see what worked well for us and continue to strive to get better, and certainly try and iron out 1 or 2 of the little bits that we've got, which, to be honest, I don't think it's down to a little bit tactically because we've just come up against the diamond midfield again, very similar to Chester. But again, I think certain bits of it worked really well, some of it never, but I think the main thing is just basic stuff, passing from A to B, recovery runs, stopping crosses, defensive duels, all things like that. That's what we've just that's got us on that run that we were on for 6 games. But ultimately it's played a part in us losing the last 3, so we need to do the basics better, and all the other little bits and pieces around it, that's down to myself and Andy to make sure that we have certain ways of playing or game plans, or advise the players on the strengths and weaknesses of the opposition, and you put all that together, obviously we'll have a good chance of winning the game. So as I said, any game's winnable at the level. We're looking forward to the game. Rushall have been in good form, put 5 past Chorley, who I think had a decent outfit not so long ago. Got a centre forward in there, Walden, who's banging form, 9 goals in 12 league games. So we're in for a tough afternoon, but if we're on our game and we do all the things that I've just spoke about, I'm sure that we'll give them a tough game as well. So hopefully we can take something for our troubles.
Obviously, you touched on recently the results hasn't been as good as we started. Obviously, we had a good run of, I think it was 6 or probably more unbeaten in the league. Are you looking forward to this Saturday, Tuesday run to put another run together and try and move up the league table once more?
Yeah, that's what football's all about, that. As I say, you can't feel sorry for yourself, you can't dwell on what's happened, you just look forward to the next game, try and get better and try and win the next game. And then obviously we're into a block of 8 games in 28 days now, so it's a tough ask. There's a bit of travelling in there, there's obviously the F8 Trophy, back-to-back games with South Shield, Saturday to Saturday. But as I say, the run that we were on, the 6 games, 5 wins and a draw, and arguably we should have beat Tamworth as well. I think we thoroughly deserved every one of them. Some of them were nip and tuck at times, but we should have had a penalty against Tamworth. We're playing against 10 men. I thought we were the better side on the day. But as I say, that's football. That's all in the past. What it did do is put us right up the table away from where we were when I come into the club. Now we find ourselves back, 3 defeats in a week. Again, I don't think we deserve to lose against Peterborough. A very tight game, all hinged on a penalty for me around the 75th minute mark. Chester were better side than us on the night. We didn't get going, we were leggy. Having said that, we stayed in the game and had an opportunity with Luke Burgess with the header at the post. And goals change games. If we get ourselves back level at that stage, you might run out winners, but after the first half performance, I don't think we deserve to win that game, if I'm being perfectly honest. So you look to Saturday just gone, and I've just said it was a game that we didn't deserve, but every game's quite tight. Even the 4-1 with Kings Lynn, they hit the post early on, we could have been 1-0 down before we went 1-0 up. So we've just got to make sure that those basics are right, as I say, and give ourselves a foundation to work from and try and get back to winning ways. We've got a big game on Saturday. They're all big games, and then we go again Tuesday, and as I say, we're flat out now, so we're a little bit stretched in bodies. But you know, we're looking to do some business. The new owners come in, I've had a chat with them, and I think we probably need some reinforcements. So that's what we're trying to do at the minute. But that stage of the season is very, very hard when everyone's on contract, and you know, certain players might not want to come, etc. So we do need some players to come in and give us a hand.